Hey guys, it's Gavin from Dragon Pixels. Today we are doing a really funny Hollow Knight video. Today I am renaming all the Hollow Knight bosses in funny ways based on their personalities. And we're watching a video by Gelid, I think that's how you say his name. I'll put his link in the description below. So let's get straight into this video. Let's do this. First up we have Gru's mother. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with... So, a while ago, there's these, craze, like the your mom jokes craze, which were overused and stuff, just like your mom. Hey, got him. But, being completely true, I think we're gonna call her your mom because she's big, fat, and flops around. So, yeah. She's your mom. Next up, we have... who? Vengefly Kings. It's multiple, which must suck. I think I'm gonna go with Dad, because like the other one was your mom, this one's your dad because he yells and kind of looks like a boy, so yeah, just pretty self-explanatory. Probably one of the most boring fights because it takes so long. It's not like it takes long, it's just like takes a while for you to be able to hit him. Wait, what? What was it called? The God of what? Wait, hold up, go back. He comes out and he looks what the name is. Vicious God of Terrorites. That was weird. Brooding Malik. Ooh. I'm gonna go with Spider because, I mean, he crawls on like multiple legs and he has like these wicked teeth and like pincers. So I'm just gonna go with like Infected Spider. I'm gonna skip ahead because kind of boring fight, but that's pretty cool. Oh, False Knight. Oh my gosh. This is a pretty easy boss, I think. So I'm gonna quickly give you a tip. In the actual fight during the game, there is the left wall. When he throws his first like big fit, that wall cracks, and you can break it with your nail to skip ahead, get the vengeful spirit, and then come back and beat him up. So just a quick tip for you, and let's get back. I think I'm gonna name this guy Crybaby because look at this. He throws a giant fit every time he gets hurt, and he's like a big baby inside of his big old shell. So I think I'm gonna go with Crybaby for him. Everyone's done this fight at least once. Next is his spirit version, the Failed Champion, which is like 10 times harder, I'd say. Because everything he does brings down those little lava pebbles, and he has like really big attacks, but he's still pretty easy. For him, I'm gonna be Wannabe Knight because he looks like the Dung Defender, one of the 5 knights, or White Defender really, and he kind of looks like he's fake. So yeah. Next up, we have HORNET! Hooray! So I know how a hornet is a type of bee, and she has like her like stinger almost as her needle. So I'm gonna call her just Bumblebee because I just think it fits her. And speaking of this woman, hopefully Silk Song comes out soon because that'd be really fun to play really soon. So yeah, let's continue, but hopefully Silk Song comes out. I'm gonna skip ahead because you've had to complete this so far, at least. And by now, you might not have defeated things for this. So I'm gonna quickly give you big spoiler alert right now. So if you haven't gotten past Hornet, or even I might have just spoiled Hornet and like brooding Malwick and stuff for you, I'm sorry. Forgot to tell you the major spoiler alert. There's a lot of spoilers in this video, just warning, but if you've played the game or something, you can continue watching. If not, go play the game or watch my videos or someone else's and then come back. Let's continue. So there's Hornet Protector, and next we have her 10 times worse version, what I like to call the Stinging Bee, because this is her like angry version. So yeah. And another reason I'm calling her Stinging Bee is because of, in a second, she'll use her attack that really like hurt me when I was trying to defeat her. That one, the spiked balls, really hurts. I really hated that, so yeah, there you have it, spiked balls. Well, we call her Stinging Hornet, Stinging Bee. So we have Bumblebee and Stinging Bee. Yeah. Ooh, next we have Massive Moss Charger. This thing I just call a green bull because like it lashes out at you like a bull and like seems angry at everything you do. So pretty self-explanatory name, but there we have it. Green bull, pretty easy boss, honestly. Gives you quite a bit of geo. Next up we have, I think that's FLUKEMARM. I think he's doing FLUKEMARM. Might not be. Yeah, he is doing FLUKEMARM. The easiest boss I've ever fought other than maybe the False Knight or Gru's mother. This is like a really easy boss because she's I'm gonna say she because she like gives birth to these things. She's like insanely easy to me, but we're gonna call her Worm because she looks like a worm. No thing. Mantis Lords. I feel like I completed these guys a little early on my silent playthrough because like they were literally like the third boss I fought before like anything else. I just was like, hey, why not I just do Mantis Lords while I'm in the Mantis Kingdom, and I'm just like completely fight these guys and win first try. Like pretty boastful of myself. I'm gonna call these guys sisters because they seem like sisters to each other. Like, they get mad when one of them dies, everything like that. I think I'm gonna call them sisters. I know they also have their next attack, the Sisters of Battle. No. I hate ads. Sisters of Battle right now is about in like 10 seconds, but when he defeats all these, they really, I haven't yet to try them yet, so I probably will do that in my silent video sometime, or at least in my other save file, maybe just show it off. But yeah, they suck. Like, they're really, like, not hard, but like pretty weird to try. because right now. They kind of come like 3 at a time. Like, not really, they kind of come 2 at a time, but sometimes they'll come like all 3 on one screen. That's when you know you're in trouble, because like it's pretty hard, I'd say. For these, because this technically counts as a different boss battle, I'm going to call them the 3 queens, because they are like the queens of Mantis Kingdom. Pretty self-explanatory, I think, but I think it's kind of funny. I'm gonna skip ahead. It's a pretty cool battle, but quite long. Missed. He missed really sadly. Everyone's like whispering like, oh my gosh, he did it. That's a pretty cool boss battle, I think. And he only did it with 3 charms. It's quite cool. Oblobbles. Man, these guys are fun, I think. Pretty easy too. I'm going to call these guys the love couple, because like they get mad when one of them dies and all that, and one of their like things in the Hunter's Journal is that they mate for life. So I'm just gonna call them love couple, and their babies, the obols, are just like babies that I'd literally call them like a baby of this love couple. It's kind of cute. What shocks me is he doesn't use any howling wraiths. Howling spirits, sorry. Because that's really what like killed them for me. Like, they were really easy because I used howling spirits. Like, it just does so much damage to them really fast because they're always like above you, it feels like. So yeah, don't know why he doesn't use it. Grimchild in there with a quick defeat. So that's the love couple. Next up we have the sorry, I meant the really? I can't even say his name. Okay, well, you saw it down here. He's called the sorry. Now, naming this guy, I'd kind of call him a what? Why am I talking like this? Like, his bee nature is coming up, like, controlling me almost. Like, I can't call him what I want to call him. Okay, I'm trying to call him a Guess that is his new name is Really? That's just annoying to me. Whatever. There you have it. The is defeated. Getting quite angry. The broken vessel. This guy was a pretty hard boss, I think, because he kept, like, because when I didn't know his moves, it was pretty hard, but after I knew his moves, it was pretty easy. I'd call him some assembly required, because he has, like, this crack in the forehead and everything. Like, I think it's just, like, a cute name for him. Yeah, there we have it. Broken vessel defeated. I love how he reaches out to you. It's so cute and so sad. Next up, we have the Lost Kin. This I would call brother, because it's called the Lost Kin, and he seems like a boy, and like when you've defeated the lost kin, he like bows to you and then leaves. Like, I'd definitely call him brother, because that's what he seems like to me. When I was defeating him, the worst part of defeating him was because he kept, like, bringing up those infected follies. That's what kept hurting me. Like, when I was trying to heal during his stagger, which if you don't know what a stagger is, that's a stagger right there, is when the boss gives you, like, a couple of moments to either heal or get one last, or, like, a couple slices on him or more damage done to him. That's called a stagger, but, like, the follies would always attack me when I'm trying to heal during it, so that really angered me. Cool thing I need to tell you, this Godmaster, the one who's super mean to you, she keeps her eye on you the entire battle. Look at this. She literally stares at you the entire battle, except she watches the enemy die, and then she looks up, but she keeps her eyes on you the entire battle. Super weird. Next up, we have Nosk. Oh my gosh. I really dislike Nosk because keeps yelling at you, but I'd call him a disguise. I just call him disguise because he uses a disguise to get close to you. He like reads your mind and brings something from your past and acts like it, and then he completely ruins your day by trying to kill you. So he like uses the disguise to kind of like get close to you and defeat you. But he never defeated me. He was a pretty easy boss. And then I got that, what is it, yeah, the, metal, I forgot whatever metal is called that to fix my nail, and I got a pure nail, thanks to him. Next up we have the worst boss, I think, like a worst version of him, Winged Nosk, who literally looks like Hornet. Like, I'm like, ooh, I get to fight Hornet again, and then he just turns into this. It's pretty creepy if you ask me. One thing I'm gonna say is I hate Nosk's transformation because, like, the neck cracks and then the head falls down kind of, and then he grows his body. It's super weird, I think, but yeah. For Winged Nosk, I kind of gonna call him like a disguise. I'm gonna call him illusion because, I mean, he like uses, instead of a disguise, he uses an illusion just because he's like the dream version kind of. But yeah. That's what I'm gonna call him. And there you have it. Winged Nosk is defeated. I love how he kicks around the head of Nosk both times. There's Winged Nosk. Defeated. Okay, do you see how that says overcharmed? If you do not know what that means when you have with if you at least have one charm slot left, charm notch left, but you use something that's more than one at least, and you keep doing it, it won't allow you usually, but if you do it enough times, it will allow you. It will literally overcharm you. But the worst part about that is when you die, when you get hit at least, it does 2 times more damage, which really sucks, I think, but it's still a-okay. Ah, the collector with this freaky thing. If you hear that music, it's really distorted. Like, it sounds horrible to me. there's that music. Sounds really creepy to me, but I'm gonna turn that down. I just turned my speakers really high. But I'd call this man just like Cuckoo Man, because like he is just like cuckoo and he starts screaming and stuff, like really weird man. I just call him Cuckoo. There you have it. Cuckoo Man is defeated. And then he just like fades into a puddle. He sure is joyful. Ah, the God Tamer. What a weird guy. I'm gonna give you a tip right now. Don't aim to try to hurt this guy. Don't do it. Like this guy. Don't aim to hurt him. Hurt this thing, because when that thing dies, this guy dies. I don't know if you can defeat this guy at all, even. I think it's only you can defeat this. Don't quote me on that, but that's how I see it. For their name, I'm going to go for Knight and a Shining Steed, because, I mean, like, he looks like a knight, and then he has his, like, bug steed that he uses to destroy you during the trial of the fool, I think, yeah. But yeah. I think the only thing you would ever try to attack this guy for is soul to use against this other guy. And right there, this guy falls to the floor when this guy dies. But yeah, pretty easy fight, I'd say. Next up, we have what? Crystal Guardian. Oh man, I love the music to Crystal Peaks. It was really soothing to me. For Crystal Guardian, I'd call him the Keeper of the Light, because when you dream nail him, he says, I am shining, I am the light. So that's why I'd call him that, for his ad. When I first started the Enraged Guardian, however, I'd call him Greed, because he was, I guess, trying to mine these crystals for Geo and then became consumed by them and consumed by the infection too, so he kind of deserved what he got. Yeah, that's why I'd call him Greed. Okay, I'm gonna say a quick funny joke. This woman over here, this woman that I'm pointing my mouse at, and there's a couple of them, I'm gonna call them women though, kind of looks like a butt. I'm just gonna say it, I just noticed that, but it kind of looks like a heart or a butt. You pick which. Umu! I loved this boss, mostly because I got to spend time with Coral before he, kicked the bucket, which was really sad, having to watch that. You don't really watch it, but I liked spending a moment with him before he, kicked the bucket, but, overall pretty cool boss. I'd call him Jellyfish, because, I mean, looks like a jellyfish, pretty self-explanatory. I'm gonna skip ahead because this is probably one of the most boring battles. And there you have it, the boss defeated. There's Umu, defeated. Traitor Lord! This guy, oh my gosh, I really do not enjoy this guy. I've yet to defeat him on my personal save file. Because, well, he does 2 things of damage per attack. Not when you have Overcharm, though. It still does the same amount of damage, so might as well do Overcharm next time I try to fight him. But, yeah, this guy's pretty insane. I mean, the Skelet, big credit to Skelet, because he's amazing. Like, he's not even getting hurt one time. But amazing credit to him. But for his name, for Trader Lord's name, I'd call him Wannabe King, because he, like, looks like a Mantis Lord, but, like, trying to be a Mantis Lord, even though he's not. But yeah. Oh, that's what his name is. He's the invincible, fearless, sensual, mysterious, enchanting, vigorous, diligent, overwhelming, gorgeous, passionate, terrifyingly beautiful, powerful, great Zote. Oh. I have yet to fight this guy. I have fought Zote at the Trial of the Fool, and I didn't let him kill me, which I kind of wish I did, but at least I defeated him. But he was pretty easy. Now for Great Prince Zote, I'd kind of call him just like Fat Guy, because like he's fat and kind of stupid. When I first met Zote, when everybody first met Zote, he says, I will bug me again and I'll show you why my nail is called Life Ender. The second he said that, I told him, I'm gonna tell you why my nail is Idiot Killer. And then then I defeated him in the Pantheon, the champion of the, Arena of the Fool, or whatever. Trial of the Fool, that's what I'm going for. So yeah, he's pretty crazy. I've yet to defeat this guy, though. I don't know if I can now that I defeated just Zote, so hopefully I can try to defeat this guy. But yeah. Yep. Soul Warrior. Man, this guy's a pretty easy boss, and I'd call him Priest. You'll see why when we go to Soul Master. But I'd call him Priest because, like, I feel like the whole Soul Sanctum is like a church almost, but like for the, like, soul almost. That's all I'd say. So I'm gonna name him Priest. But yeah. Skip ahead because it's a pretty easy boss fight. Now we get to the good part with Soul Master. I'd name Soul Master the High Priest because he's like the king almost of the Soul Sanctum. However, I feel like it's either High Prince or High Priest, or Workaholic, because I'm going to turn this down. My goodness, it's loud here. I'd call him Workaholic because, like, he was told no by the king, and he still worked on this thing, so he feels, like, very religionistic, or just, like, workaholic, basically. That's what I'd call this guy, or just High Priest. To the better part, he becomes, like, an eviler thing when he goes here, but now we go to his dream version, the Soul Tyrant. This guy I'd call the evil priest, or like, I don't know, like an evil priest, because he's like 10 times worse and like seems more dark and evil to me. So he's the evil priest. such a long boss fight, and I understand why. He never gets hit, but that's because he doesn't do a ton of damage. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. I don't want to see him kill him though. Here's when he gets into his even crazier mode. That's super annoying. The fact that you have to go basically between two modes for each one. And there he is, defeated. Yeah, pretty crazy boss, I think. The best boss in the entire game. Dong Fender! Okay. I'm gonna go. Wait. Okay, that sounded like he just said, "You lost" to me. Check out this video and see if you hear it, and unless the audio did cut through to the video, I don't know what's happening. My audio's not cutting, from the video's not cutting through, but, my last time, but I think this guy literally just said, "You lost." It's kind of like the thing like "get good," so we better make that like popular. But, for this guy, I'd call him Pooh Guardian. It's like Dung Defender, just like more weird, I guess. Next, we have the White Defender, who I'd call the Knight in Shining Armor, because he's one of the 5 Great Knights, and he's on like shiningly white armor. Yeah. Next, I'm gonna skip this because, yeah. The Watcher Knights. Ooh. So the last one was called Knight in Shining Armor. I'm gonna call these guys the Knight in Dark Armor, because they're like black and stuff, and they're mean instead of nice. So yeah, that's why I'd call them that. Pretty boring fight, I think. And my friends were always like, "Oh my gosh, this is such a hard boss," and I literally told them that like with literally one like great slash and a well-timed vengeful spirit, you could literally just completely destroy them. So I don't know why they were like, "It's so hard," but yeah. Wasn't really a hard battle, was it? And yeah. This whole video will be posted in the link. I said that already, but just saying it again, like, you should definitely watch this. This is a very cool video. Ads. Next. No Eyes. Oh my gosh. I would call her a Dark Priestess, because, I mean, she's like crying black soul and like looks terrifying to me. I'm gonna give you a quick tip. In her original form, that little statue that she sits by before you fight her, if you stand there, none of those white, like, vengeful spirits will never hit you. Pretty cool thing, just if you need, like, time to heal or something. If you stand there, nothing will hit you. Yep. Next up, we have Marmu, I think. Yes, it's Marmu. I'm gonna call him Beach Ball because, like, you throw him around like a beach ball. That's all. Yep. Zero. Okay, I really like this guy. I'm just gonna call him Traitor because, I mean, he kind of literally betrayed the king and everything like that, you know? So, just Traitor. He was a pretty easy boss. Did take me a while. For Marcus, I'd call him Captain Ameribug. I know that's like super cringy, but like he uses a shield, and it's kind of funny to me, like how he kind of looks like Captain America, but if it was a bug, so it's Captain Ameribug for me. I'm just like staring at how this guy is so good. Like he doesn't get hit once. Pretty cool. Next up we have Galleon. Man, I did not enjoy this fight because, well, I guess he's like a knight. I'd just call him a forgotten warrior, really, just forgotten knight, because like at the end he says the king sent you. He wouldn't forget old Galleon, but I guess he did. Like Pale King's pretty mean, but by the way, just being honest, I feel like you are the Pale King's just like reenacted form, because like I think Worm is the Pale King, and the Pale King became you then. Like you're like 3.0 of Worm. Speaking of worms, here's GORB. So I heard about this video where the guy goes like, "I am the glub glub glub." This is, and he talks about like how he's like the yeast of knowledge and minds. Well, GORB calls himself the Great Mind, so he is the GORB. Yep, pretty funny. I know, I'm really funny. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna name this guy. Probably one of the easiest dream bosses, I think. And I love how he doesn't even get 2 shots per thing. Like, he just got 1 and then he'd run away. Like, I always got 2. But I'm not going to say anything. He's pretty cool because he doesn't get hit once during this entire thing. Elder Who. Ooh. I've got to call him Sponge Man. I don't know why, but I feel like what he throws at you are sponges. Like, I don't know why, but it just feels like sponges to me. Like, he just, like, yeets sponges down at you. Tell me what they actually are down in the comments, because I do not know what they are, but for now I'm going to just call him Sponge Man. Yep, pretty cool. Next up, we have brothers Oro and Mato. First, we have Oro. I'd call Oro and Mato brotherhood because, like, they, like, work together and they feel like brothers to me, but almost like a brotherhood, not just like brothers. So, yeah. Aha. Now they become the true brotherhood. I'm gonna skip ahead because it's kind of a boring fight to me. Next up, we have Paintmaster Shio. Not Nailmaster, Paintmaster now. I'm just gonna call him the artist because one of his Dream Nail texts is, "What's a god if not an artist?" I think that's super cute. So yeah, I'm just gonna call him artist. Seems fitting. The reason I know all their Dream Nail texts, or at least a couple of them, is because I Dream Nail them during the Pantheons because I like having more soul because I use one Charm Notch for Dream Weaver, and I just like using that to just have like extra soul while I fight these guys. It's pretty nice for me. By the way, if you see this woman's face, again, it's because he's painting her before you fight him. Pretty cool to me. And his paint always stays forever. It just overlaps. That's kind of cool to me. Ooh. That was pretty cool. And Sly. I would call this man Sensei because he's like the sensei of them basically, and because like with the Brotherhood I kind of feel like it fits with as there being like a sensei almost to the Brotherhood. He has such a long nail for such a small guy. He lied. He just has to have Grim Child attack him really now. It's pretty hard to attack him. Oh! There you have it, the Nail Sage Slide defeated. Next up we... we have the Pure Vessel. He breaks apart to become just the Pure Vessel, really, but... you know, I would call him Son, because, like, S-O-N, because he feels like, or actually, I feel like I would just call him Child, not even just Son, but, like, Child. He has no, like, yeah. If you are technically the Pale King, he is your child, because he is your, like, son, almost. I'm watching this entire battle and the next two. I guess 3 battles, really. Mighty God of Nothingness? That's sad. Next we have Grim. If you don't bow to Grim, you are not a good person. Okay, I would call Grim German guy. No idea why, I just would call him German. I just find it a little funny, but he's just like, seems like a German guy to me. I know that's a little racist, but I don't know. Seems like a German guy to me. By the way, I still don't know what a troop is, but whatever it is, I guess he's the master of one. If you know what a troop is, please post it in the comments down below. I definitely want to learn it, so yeah, just post what a troop is. That'd be cool to learn. Yeah, I'm gonna skip ahead just a bit. I know I said I wouldn't skip, but let's get to the actually real fights. Like, he's not that cool compared to what the next 2 fights are about to be. So that's the Grim, traveling god of the troop. No idea what the troop is, though. What a troop means, really. Next up, we have the coolest version of Grim, Nightmare King Grim, which is like 20 times harder, I've heard. I've yet to fight this guy. I would call this guy the Flame Lord, because like all he does is with like flames and stuff, like that attack. So I'd call him the Flame Lord, really. I'm just gonna stay silent. This is like so cool. And Nightmare King is killed. That's super cool. God of Nightmares. Creepy. And last, but definitely not least, I think you know what's coming. Absolute Radiance. Truly the hardest boss in the game. And the true end boss. For a name of this guy, it's hard to rename this guy so perfectly called the Radiance, but I can try. I'm going to name this guy the Sun. S-O-N this time. Because, I mean, he comes out of the sun, he gives light, like, he is the sun, really. Ha. Faked out. I love how you completely, like, leave Godmaster behind trying to defeat this guy. And the Godmaster just starts getting consumed by this, like, black stuff. I know what that is, but I'm not going to say it until the end of the video. Man, that is truly the coolest boss ever. And if you didn't know what that black stuff was, it is the Shade Lord, or what he will about to show you. I can't believe this guy has all this completed. Let's give him a hand, everybody. Radiant versions of everything all in one video. This guy is amazing. Go subscribe to him and subscribe to me, liking the video, my video and his video. I can't believe he's done it. That's so cool. Go like and subscribe to him. You better do it. And subscribe to me, because I'll do a lot more of these videos with other people. And that black stuff is this thing. Void Given Mind, or what's called the Shade Lord. I hope you guys liked that video. Please do like and subscribe.